I just kept returning to the story where we were together and everything was working out exactly. The Lulu is the Salulu, period. After 6 months of complete silence, he came back. So there you go. She lived in the end. It took her 6 months for everything to shift and reunite with her SP. And this can be you, by the way. Now we are moving on to the email that somebody sent me. Hi Vicky, I love your videos so much. I'm so glad you do. And I just wanted to share my SP success story with you because your content genuinely helped me get through one of the hardest situations I've ever dealt with. For some context, my SP and I hadn't spoken in 6 months. Not a text, not a call, not even a random like on social media. Absolutely nothing. By that point, I had completely convinced myself that it was over for good. So they have no contact going on, very common in the SP manifestation community. I found your videos during one of the lowest points of the whole situation, and honestly, they helped me so much. Every time I started spiraling or focusing on the circumstances, I'd go back and watch your videos. They kept reminding me that the old story only has power if I keep giving it attention. Exactly. Old story is old news. I understand we are only humans and we are allowed to miss them and feel sad and upset. I keep saying, I've mentioned in my personal SP success stories that I have been emotional multiple times after we were in no contact, and this is understandable. You're not going to delay or ruin your manifestation if you just let your emotions out once in a while. It's completely fine as long as you shake it off once you're ready and start loving yourself and focusing on yourself. It's okay to react emotionally. So yeah, remember that the old story is old news. Do not give any power to anything negative, anything that you don't like. Do not pay any attention, ignore it. Just focus on being happy, speaking positively, doing you, listening to music, enjoying your life and your day for you. Old story is in the past. Old story is your old thoughts. Eventually, I decided I was done obsessing over what happened. I stopped replaying the breakup, so they dropped the old story and all the reasons things went wrong. Instead, I started revising everything. So rewinding it back, they actually love me. The argument never happened. I am a worthy woman or man. They revised everything in the head. In my mind, we never really broke up. This is what I'm telling you. Revise and act as if everything is going exactly the way you want to. Whenever I thought about him, I imagined us still together, happy and in love. I even revised our last memory together into this beautiful romantic date where everything ended perfectly and there were only good feelings between us. I know that probably sounds crazy to some people, but I stayed consistent. This is what I talked about in one of my videos where I told you I did not care how crazy it sounds, how delusional I was. At the time, I held the knowing deep down that we will reunite at some point eventually, that this is my SP, my dream guy, and that I want him, nobody else. I held the knowing and it came true. My SP came back. Every time the old story will come up, I redirected myself back to the version I wanted, as she should. Or they should. I stopped arguing with reality and stopped looking for evidence. This is really important. You have to fully let go, meaning you have to stop looking for the evidence of it working. You might be thinking, yeah, I'm doing all of those techniques. I'm living in the end. I've been living in the end for years or months, for a really long time, but nothing is happening. This is exactly when you have to keep pushing and making sure that you feel good and healing, because this is not about time. It doesn't matter how long it has been since you last spoken to them. It does not matter at all. You have to drop the how and when, and this is actually what messes a lot of people up when they're trying to manifest their SP, because they keep checking and wondering when and how. So remember, do not check. Just keep living your life and they will come back, but do not check for the evidence. I just kept returning to the story where we were together and everything was working out exactly. The Lulu is the Salulu, period. The biggest shift for me though was finally taking my SP off the pedestal. This is what I am trying to tell you guys. This is your life. Make sure you feel good and the rest follows. I realized I had made him the center of everything. Same, I've been there as well. And hence the running and chasing. And yeah, once you stop chasing, everything shifts and they actually start chasing you, ironically, but that's how it works. I was constantly wondering what he was thinking, what he was doing, and whether he still cared about me. Once I stopped doing that and started focusing on myself, everything changed. I created a completely new story where I was the prize, I was chosen, I was loved, and my SP was absolutely head over heels in love with me. After a while, something really shifted inside me. So she was doing the self-concept long enough that the 3D eventually started catching up and shifting. So your thoughts create your reality, they really do, but you need to give it some time because your subconscious mind needs time to train your brain. And the bridge of events, all of that has to happen. It has to come to fruition before you actually start seeing things manifest in your 3D. So be patient. Patience is really important in manifestation. I wasn't checking my phone every 5 minutes anymore. So this is how you know that you are on the right track, when you don't feel the need to stalk the social media, check if you're unblocked, check your phone every 5 minutes. This is when you know that it is actually working. I wasn't looking for signs or wondering where it was going to happen. I just felt calm. I knew it was done. And then after 6 months of complete silence, he came back. So there you go. She lived in the end long enough, and for her it took her 6 months for everything to shift and reunite with her SP. And this can be you, by the way. The reason why I love doing these videos where I post SP success stories is to motivate you, but also help you understand how important it is to place yourself on the pedestal and stop waiting and putting your life on hold. What is meant for you will always find you once you have the inner knowing and you just know that it's yours. Just like I had with my SP, I knew that it's going to come back around eventually, and he did every single time. The same person who hadn't reached out once suddenly started showing up exactly the way I had been imagining. Wow. Looking back, it's honestly kind of insane because the circumstances looked impossible. Circumstances do not matter. Remember that. If someone had told me a few months earlier that we'd be talking again, I never would have believed them. This whole experience taught me that circumstances really don't matter when you stop feeding them and commit to a new story. And I can genuinely say that your videos played a huge part in helping me stay on track and keep persisting when it felt impossible. I'm so grateful I found your channel because it completely changed the way I approach manifestation, and now I'm living proof that things can turn around when you refuse to give up on the story you want. I love that one. I love it so much. I love this story. Feel free to share this in one of your videos if you'd like. This is what I'm doing. I know hearing other people's success stories always encouraged me when I was going through it, so I'd be happy if this could help someone else stay motivated too. Thank you for everything you do. I'm glad that you guys find my videos helpful. Let me know what you want me to talk about next. If you want more success stories, go ahead, click on here or here, and you can binge more of these. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.